like the most about Waldorf is that all the teachers are amazing, they're nice, they care about you, the teaching is amazing, my lesson is so fun, you learn everything from it, I have lots of friends, recess is fun, every class is fun here, and it always has been.
I like this school give children more freedom to think and play and grow. There's no set expectation that what he can be or what he needs to be. So whatever he wants to be, he can be.
I'm ecstatic about the Waldorf School. This is the best experience my son has ever had at a school, and we've been through several public, private, different states. This is, bar none, the most positive experience he's had.
I think the school's focus on the environment, sustainability, appreciation for all that this place has to offer in a non-competitive environment is very healthy.
We've come from school systems where there's not really an option to communicate with the teacher about your concerns. It's kind of, fall in line, and this is what we're all doing, don't ruffle any feathers. But with Waldorf, it's amazing to receive a personal text message or a phone call or an email saying, hey, this is what Minsu's been doing today. What are your thoughts on this? We think this would be good for him, and asking for my feedback.
When we look at children, we see them in sort of this whole sense. They're not just one entity. They're the head, the heart, and the hands. We try to incorporate all of that into our learning. And to see each child and know that they're here on earth for some sort of purpose. And as teachers, we want to remove those hindrances so we can really reveal their true potential.
I've been working in Waldorf schools now for 14 years, and one of the things that I've seen coming from the public school realm and working in charter schools is a huge difference in education. Particularly the thing that stands out for me is the personalization to the child. So everything is catered individually. When I first began my first job at a Waldorf school, I immediately felt when I walked in that it was a home.
We absolutely love Waldorf. My favorite thing about the school and the teachers is just how much they recognize and truly see and value each child exactly as they are the day that they walk through the classroom. And then if that changes the next day, they recognize that, they see that, and they work with that. And so it's just such a beautiful space for the kids to truly be seen and embraced as they are.
What I like the most about this school is probably the fact that there's small classrooms. Small classes mean less distractions, meaning I can get more work done. That and, the recess in the morning and in the middle of the day can sometimes make it less stressful, make you less, stressed during the day. Teachers and the staff are, I feel great about them. They're lovely people. They're always a great part of my day. They're always a good experience to interact with during the day. To me, they're just as interesting and fun to be around as the students themselves and the friends I make here.
The first word that comes to mind is magic. There's something when you come onto this campus, whether it's the monkey bod trees and the breeze or the colorful classrooms, but even when the faculty, staff, the songs you're hearing, the children playing and laughing, there's this organic, natural feel about the school. And when you step on campus, it's like the rest of the world melts away. And it's not one thing. I think it's really the whole ethos of the entire school that creates that magic. But that's the best word to describe it. you know, there's a certain piece just about being a Waldorf school in general that all Waldorf schools have in common, and principles and pieces of those schools in terms of the Steiner approach to education. You know, the pieces of that I really value and pull out of it are the holistic nature, the centering around the child and meeting children where they're at, understanding and loving children for who they are, a curriculum and a program that meets their developmental stages of growth and of learning, the play that students and children are free to play in the dirt, play in the mud. They get a lot of time to imagine and create that's not structured and planned out for them, where they can just be on their own trying to decide what it is that they want to play and how they want to do it and how they want to create and imagine it.
My previous school, I did get bullied a lot, and the teaching, sometimes I didn't understand it. Math class especially was really hard for me, and like my other classes like social studies, science was really hard for me. Sometimes I didn't understand the teachers. Teachers wouldn't make sense, and then they get mad at me because I wouldn't understand it. And then I'd go to like a special reading group, like special ed classes. But here, like I really understand what the teachers are trying to say to me. Like I understand math a lot better. I understand my lesson. My lesson is so fun. We get to learn, we get to draw, which I never had a lot at my old school. Yeah, we had art classes, but it wasn't the same. But yeah.
The teachers are more supportive, and again, the work is very different. It's not simple. It's more creative in how they do it. And in other schools, they just tell you to do it. They don't help you through the process. And this school, the teachers will help you get through things. Like if you need help, you can ask them, and you're not afraid to ask them for help.
It's hard to convey in words, but you step into this area and it's so green, and it just holds you. And you feel that with the environment, and you also feel that with all of the people here. Going from administration to faculty, staff, all of the students, everyone just supports everyone, and it's such a loving community that truly cares for one another.
What are some of the changes I've noticed in Andy since starting here? You know, I really just feel like he has kind of blossomed this school year in some really exciting and for a parent gratifying ways, both academically and just as importantly socially. He's really come into his own. I think he's found a family here. People get him, which is important and not something you find everywhere.
Everyone here has been so accommodating and so kind, and since making that choice to start her here, her personality has blossomed and just, grown tremendously. It's actually a positive thing that came out of COVID was the choice I made to bring her to Waldorf.